Yo, yo. Okay, so here's my idea. My idea originally started off here by putting several instances of massive into an instrument rack, as you can see here, and then dividing up equally with the chain list. So whatever instrument my chain list is on, correct, then that's what's going to be playing, right? So we got Alpha Centurion pad there, and then we want to go with Dancing with Glass. We just changed the chain list. We got a different pad. Okay, you've all seen this before. So here's what I was doing differently today. So I had this idea, so this isn't normal, but say we had our 5 songs for this Sunday set, and I had gone through and previously laid out 5 different synths or sounds or clip, whatever you wanted. And I had each one set up for, say, the first song here would be for Ever Be, and then Dance on Glass pads would be for Freedom Reigns, and so forth. But what I wanted to do was kind of like switching pads gracefully, you know, so whenever I fire off the song itself, it's actually going to load up the correct pad that I had already predetermined for that song out of my chain list. So here we go. As you can see, the chain list here has got the red dot on it, which means I've put some automation on it. So here's what we got going on. So like I hit Ever Be, and you can notice the chain list going to my first pad. Boom, play the first pad. And then that song ends, we go to Freedom Reigns, and then you'll see the chain list, boom, it goes over to Dance on Glass in that place. But something else I noticed was that if I was playing Ever Be, and let's say I held out a power chord at the end of the song, and with my cue points, it automatically went down and started playing Freedom Reigns. As long as I'm holding those same keys, when it switches down here in the chain list, it'll continue to play whatever instrument was initiated prior to switching. So as an example, I'm going to hold down C here, and you'll see that the Alpha Centurion pad's playing. But when I fire off Freedom Reigns, my chain list, it switches, but you'll notice I'm still playing the Alpha pad until I either hit another note, and you can hear it come in, or I let off completely and then play the same note again. So this, you can watch it on the chain list here. Every time it fires a new song or a new scene, it fires the correct pad. So here's how we did it. We've got we got an instrument rack, we've got our instances of massive, as you can see right here. Okay, and so what I did was, for my first clip, I put the chain selector on the Alpha Centurion above that bar, and then I double clicked on my dummy MIDI note. And here's where the trick is. You open up the envelope filter, you go down to pad leads, which is, that's because that's what my track here is named, pad leads. And then inside that clip, you click the envelope, you go to pad leads, and then you go to device on, and you just drop an on off marker. You just put you a dot, boom, it's an on automation mark. And then you also go down to chain selector, find it, and there it is, boom, you just add you a dot there. And so what that did is basically just like a hold and release for the chain selector. And so with the next, so you do that for each one. So for the Dance on Glass pad and my Freedom Reigns song, I'm going to move the chain selector manually. I'm going to click on Dance on Glass pad, then I'm going to click on the MIDI clip, hit the E for envelope, choose the track, which again is pad leads, and then choose chain selector, device on again for both, add you an automation dot, and get ready to move on. So on and so forth. So distances are going to be for forever. Same thing, device on, chain selector, add you an automation dot. So at any time throughout these songs, I can preset up my set prior, so that whatever synths or effects I want to use according to what song we're playing, I can use these dummy MIDI clips and this chain selector chain and the instrument rack, and combine to make a way to switch in between my instruments without ever having to use a macro. So that's it. Just wanted to share that. Peace out. Hope you guys have a good night.